Hey guys, I'm LordMinion777 and welcome back to Are You a Robot? Episode 17 this time. The show where we find out if our contestants are robots by asking them news trivia questions. This week we're talking about indestructible bears and long pizza? Here to discuss these important topics are our panelists. Hey, welcome everyone, welcome back. Bunch of veterans. Look at those genuine smiles. They're happy to be here. We made them be.
Yeah.
This is my real smile.
I believe you, Bob. But first, a versatile vlogger, a gargantuan gamer. He's literally the plainiest guy I know. It's HBomb94, everyone. Yay!
You said plainiest. You could have just said plainest. Like,
actually, the script said coolest, but I changed it to plainiest because I thought that was more fitting for you.
I mean, you could have said the script said plainiest, so you didn't sound whatever. It's okay. Hello! Thank you for having me back. It's always a pleasure. I love being made fun of. I love being called a plane. Hello!
Hey, there you are! Yeah!
I heard you guys were talking about me last week, even when I wasn't here. Oh, thank you! Thank you! So nice!
That applause was actually for the artist of the H-plane, but it's for you. It's for you.
Thank you.
H, do you like hot sauce? If so, how hot can you handle?
Not too hot. I can't do spicy. I love mild. If I go to Chipotle, I get the mild pico de gallo, that kind of stuff. I don't go all out.
He's a mild-mannered kind of guy. Thank you, H. Yeah, that was your applause. You had that guy in the back who was really excited for your mild pico de gallo there.
That one guy that's like, I relate. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom, for the applause back there. Appreciate it. All right, we'll be back with H in a minute. Calm down, everyone in chat. Your lover shall return. Next up, he's a masterful musician, a video gamer. Stupid allergy won't keep him down. English might keep me down, but it's BryceGames, everyone. Hey, Bryce.
That was the best intro I could ever hope for, so thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Bryce, so I don't have to do any more talking. If you could give us a TED Talk, what subject would your TED Talk be on? You know what the TED Talks are?
I do. I would give a TED Talk on don't go to the dentist because you'll have an allergic reaction and miss work for a week. Yes.
Don't go to the dentist, the TED Talk. Sound advice.
I know. I'm a good guy. I got you.
I'm not going to try to talk anymore. We're just going to move on real quick. And lastly, a shorter sentence that makes it easy for Wade, the bombastic, beautiful, bingeable Bob Muskins. Why did I have to have like a tongue twister that whatever? Hi, Bob.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Still don't know how to say my name, huh?
What did I say?
It's Muyskerm.
Did I say Muskins instead of Muskins?
Been friends for so long.
Did I say Muskins instead of Muskins? Did I do that?
Yeah, you still can't do it.
Oh. It's okay. When I first met you, I thought
Barnes. It's okay. I know you too.
Barnes. Barnes is the correct.
Sorry.
That I get that E in there. Bob, what show have you seen every episode of the most times?
It's a tough competition for this one. Probably Friends, I guess. Probably Friends.
Friends! Which we used to be before I said your name wrong. Good choice. Friends.
I need some of those.
You stay out of this, H.
Oh, God.
What's that?
Those are my stairs cats. Those are mine.
Oh, those were cats. I didn't know what that was. There were llamas.
That's how I look.
Well, welcome back to the show, everyone. This is the first time we've had these three on together. I think we've had like every other combination of two, but this is the first time all three of these guys have been on together. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Don't you guys judge me out there in chat. I see the wow Wades and a good job. I know I suck.
Wow.
And my voice is still
Be as
cracking.
condescending as possible, chat. Do it. Just to wait.
Let's find all the new H memes we can today, everyone. That's our goal.
Yes. Yes.
So before the show, we made the mistake of talking about like Frosties and delicious food items and ice creams and icy slushy things. I don't know, all these different foods that sound so good. Thank you. And
Delicious.
then chat was talking about cereal, and then Pete was eating pizza and everything. Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Now I'm starving. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I thought I'd go on a big spiel about all different foods we don't have right now. So
I want you to know, when we took the little break, I went to go eat some chunky cinnamon bread, and it was delicious, Wade. It was great.
I actually got a snack too. It was really tasty. I'm so satisfied right now.
Was it a Snickers? It sounds like it would be a Snickers.
I got this non-brand name water bottle, I guess.
Unlabeled water.
Sure.
Unlabeled water is my favorite.
Wait, you shouldn't drink
The guy
bottled
who
water
sold
that
it
you found
seemed
under an
very
overpass.
trustworthy.
Yeah, right.
Very trustworthy. I
Fulfilling.
love cat.
Is that satisfying?
Yeah,
Good?
it is. Almost as satisfying as your guys' initial placements on our robot scale, which will probably actually be pretty fair. You guys all know what it is. Chat, most of you guys probably know what our robot scale is. Let's bring it up here and explain it for those that are new. Welcome to all the new viewers out there, and welcome back to the returning viewers. For those of you who know, go ahead and start voting. For those of you who don't know, I'll explain. My name's off the scale because I suck, but these three panelists here, I meant to say it with that accent, are on the scale. We have an H for H Plane Bomb. We have BG for Boy Good, otherwise BryceGames. And we have M for Muyskerm.
M is for Bob.
M is for Muyskerm.
Why does Bryce get 2 letters? I want 2 letters. Can that be HB?
Oh, good. No.
I'm just that cool, man. I'm sorry.
MU.
Are we bartering for letters now?
Did you say HP or HB?
HB.
HB.
For H-bomb.
Yeah, for H-plane.
You got it.
No!
HP, BG, and
Are you actually
MU.
added a P?
Oh, you're off center now. Look at that. That's kind of cool,
now
actually.
you're
Look at that.
broken
That's,
and have the wrong letter.
that's very modern
Well
of you. Oh, now you're centered again.
Oh, no, now you're broken.
So those of you out there that haven't seen the show before might be wondering, why are there letters in circles? Why are there weird drawings above them? Well, let me tell you. Oh, well, that looks a lot. All of our panelists here are starting on human, which is the center of our scale. The show's called Are You a Robot? So we're trying to figure out if they're robots. Starting at the far left, we have our single-cell organism. Our reptiles are next, followed by Neanderthals, the humans, cyborgs, androids, and omnipotent AI. So the most robotic would be the far right. The most Wade-like would be the far left. I am even more Wade-like. I'm so far left that I'm gone. This is not a
Yeah, you're
political
gonna
statement.
creep in from off the scale again this time.
Every now and then I creep in. You never know whenever my W might pop in, nor do you know where it will come from.
Gross.
Should we
But,
barter
we
for
have-
spots now, or are we not doing that
Now's
anymore?
a good time to beg the chat as to where to start you all.
Chat,
I
wanna
was
start
going
the
to
hook
beg for
again.
more letters.
I think someone in chat invented a new category.
Chat, make them add in the 94. Convince the producers to do 94 as well.
Convince yeah, okay. Good luck.
Come on.
H-
Let them
somebody
catch
really
up.
wants
They'll
to
be
be
with me in a second.
H
Potato
plane.
ice
I
cream.
It's
like
all
it.
yes. The H plane
Yeah.
returns.
That username
Holy-
would make it really hard for you to get on like an airline flight.
Oh yeah.
I think they might be
Bob is
suspect
3.
of.
What does that mean? What does Bob is 3 mean?
Like he's already on some list somewhere.
We need a new
Have you seen
category
the-
called plane for H, apparently. Bob and Wade are AI. You guys are very optimistic if you think I can state artificial intelligence. We were an actual fidget spinner one week as this final score. I mean, we've had some weird
That was
stuff.
amazing.
something. That was something.
That was
Let's
my
see, where we
favorite.
got Bryce at? Bryce is always a cat. Anytime I see anything with Bryce, it's just put Bryce as the cat.
What does that mean?
I don't
What's the
know. They've
cat?
just I'm too cat-like. I don't know. It's because I have
Here
two
comes
kittens.
the bartering.
And my
Please
cat's
give H the
obsessed with it.
94. Please.
Yeah, come on, chat. Barter. I need it in my life.
Tom, why
You know
are
what,
you
here,
saying
Speak has
Bob is
been rough
3?
on
What is
me.
this?
H is
My
Neanderthal.
space cats.
Bob is cyborg, and Bryce is cat next to human. That's what I'm feeling right now. Oh, there's
So I
all
get
of our cats.
Neanderthal.
Yes. I did like an average. You had several votes for single cell organism and several votes for AI.
You
I'm kinda
closed
putting-
your eyes and went like this, and you're like, I took the average.
I
Goddamn
meant
Yeah,
to cat before I
Let's look
did
at the
that.
average of my
He
mind.
was imagining his
Yes,
own
this
chat.
is how
Yeah.
I think. Thinking pose.
Man, the comments sure love my video today. I did a good job.
They will tell me how funny I am.
Whoa! I think he might have just got roasted, Wade.
Again? My life.
Wait. So the H-bomb plane ends past human, so we're basically tied right now. Is what's happening. We're all cyborgs.
you don't.
I'll take it.
You don't
more
measure.
like a
You don't measure your
No,
length
stop
based
it,
on
stop
where
it.
it ends. You measure it based on the circle. Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
This is going well.
This is exactly where Liam wanted to be. We all know it's true.
Yeah, off the charts.
Hey, welcome to my existence every time we do the show. You don't see me complaining. I embrace my single-celledness.
You kind of complain.
Half-cell.
Yeah, I shoot for the stars though.
You keep shooting, buddy. I mean, you've gotten to the status of plane. That's all. You can gear closer to the stars than the rest of us.
I gotta get higher. I'm shooting for a rocket ship or something like that.
H rocket doesn't sound as good as H plane. Sorry, veto. But
Not
nice
gonna
try.
make that game.
Let's go ahead and jump into our gaming news quiz before we put down poor H some more. We should. I was nice to him the last time he was on the show. This time I've been mean. It's just the way it is. It's every other kind
that
of.
was like, that was the nicest week you ever were to me. I appreciate that, Wade.
Well, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I guess I should lay out the show, though. I haven't really explained the way the show works to all of our new viewers. Basically, we have the show. We have our several segments here. We'll have our gaming news quiz, where I ask each contestant just one question. It's kind of like just a warm-up. We just want to get warmed up, get our brains ticking before we jump into the real creative part, which is gamify the news, where our panelists here will take a news story and work together to make a great, wonderful AAA title video game that Bethesda is envious of. Then our final segment is a how do I word this? We give three statements. They've got to figure out which one of the three statements is true. They usually get it wrong. I laugh at their failure. Then I look to you guys for scoring them. They all end up at single cell organism or wherever you put them, and then we say our goodbyes. So the score means
3 out of 3 at the
everything.
end now.
Whoever has the
gonna-
highest score at the end of this game wins a fantastic good job. So
Yes,
point
I need
matter.
that.
Do
I need that in my
know.
life.
It's a brand new, shiny, good job.
Wow.
Fresh off the press.
Can I get like a star like mailed to me, just like a little gold star that I could like slap
It's a
on my
little gold
forehead?
star.
I'm sure why don't you say your address out loud right now, and I'm sure everyone would love to send you themselves and some gold stars.
I feel like this is a trap, Wade, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
Oh,
fall
Oh, that
into
sounds like a
dastardly
super
deeds
good
again.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like he's evolving. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Let's do our gaming news quiz. So we're going to get warmed up with our rapid fire quiz here. I'm going to ask each one of you a question based on this week's gaming news. We're going to go in the order that I introduced everybody because that's what we do every week, and I'm lazy, and I can't think outside of a normal linear box. So here we go. H, that means you're up first because you know what, buddy? You deserve it.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if that was nice or mean, but thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know why that would be mean. Which game? Yeah, you
Go ahead.
deserve it. Which game coming out in 2018 will feature a Toy Story world?
What?
Oh, come on.
It's a
How do
big
you not
game
know
that was
that?
just announced.
I don't even
was
like
just-
this game, and the internet almost lost its mind over this news. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, people have been spamming the chat about it today. Everyone is super stoked about this game. It's the third one. 2 other ones have come out before.
Oh my gosh.
I want to take a guess, but I feel like
Keyblade might be a hint. Don't look at the chat.
I know. I don't. No. Is it Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know. Is it?
Okay. I don't know. I always get Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts mixed up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
You know, Snow,
okay,
Mickey
good.
Mouse, they're all part of the same universe.
I don't know. I've never played them before.
Me either.
I don't know. I'm not smart, okay? You got it out of me. Wait.
It hurts
I
me.
foresee the chat being very nice to me, please.
Just read more info about this. Kingdom Hearts director Tai Yasu said in 2012 that his dream would be to include the Toy Story world into the Kingdom Hearts story, and a new trailer for the third installment in the franchise shows that dream is about to come true. The new Square Enix game has Sora meeting up with Buzz and Woody to take on the Heartless and avoid being caught by Andy. I thought, wasn't Andy the good kid in the show?
Yeah, he's Woody's kid.
Well, you're not supposed to see the toys moving, though.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to get caught by him. Yes.
Because I don't remember the other. I remember the first Toy Story. There was Andy was the good one. There was like some evil kid across the street. I don't remember his name. Sid.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay. So I had the names right. All right.
Mhm.
Nice job, H. We're all very proud of you.
I does not count as him getting that right.
You're right.
He was basically like, H, the answer is Kingdom Hearts. Is it Kingdom Hearts?
Shut up.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
I'm not even having to say it anymore. H, your other panelists have turned on you at this point. This isn't my fault.
I've never had someone on my side before.
I can't imagine why.
Me neither. Why?
Is it
Why?
Mario or Grand
Why?
Theft Auto? I always get those mixed up in my
He
head.
gets his gold star.
It's a star.
I finally got it. Can you put it on my forehead? Look, I'll even.
Yeah,
There we
put-
go. It's
Yeah,
bigger.
can we get stars in the shape of an L?
Oh, here, I could. Oh, okay. Sorry, boss.
Why are you
Yeah,
dodging?
well-
Damn, dude.
Stop!
He doesn't want the star anymore.
So rude.
I like being a nuisance.
Oh, good. We came back to having me on camera looking like I'm in physical pain. At least everyone can feel the motion. Bryce, your question's up. Let's just. move
Okay.
on here.
You don't want to talk to me anymore?
You'll be back soon enough, I'm sure. We can't avoid you, H.
Promise?
Yes, I promise. You'll be back.
Oh.
Bryce, are you ready for
What's
your
up?
question?
I am so ready.
Which Nintendo character is getting their own version of the McFlurry in Japan?
A McFlurry.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
a real well-loved Nintendo character.
I mean, I don't know, but
I
I'm
know
just gonna
this
go with
one.
Mario because why not?
Nice try. Nice try. It's in fact Pikachu.
Oh,
I knew that one,
okay. I get it. Yep.
You did, H. After I said Pikachu, I'm sure you figured it out.
No.
I didn't have everyone like it's an electric type Pokemon. Ash Ketchum might be a hint. There's a whole series about it. I could have got it then, H. It's not that hard when they give it to you.
I appreciate your actual attempt at an answer.
I think we actually broke H. I think he laughed so hard that his computer died.
My computer.
I thought
I'm back. Don't worry, guys.
Like
Okay.
Wow.
Did you?
What's this game?
Wait,
Make
hold
fun
on.
of H as much as possible.
That's what this episode is
He
gonna
puts it on
be.
himself. He really
The
does.
show is fantastic. I'm glad I'm back.
Oh my goodness. The Pikachu McFlurry went on sale July 14th in Japan with a chocolatey banana flavor that's supposed to remind people of Pikachu's yellow and brown color scheme. The limited run will also feature 6 different cups with different Pikachu faces printed on them. So there you go. Pikachu in
Did you
Japan.
know-
So Japan, enjoy it.
I know some stuff about this. They made a Charmander one that was jalapeno flavored. Mm-hmm.
Ew.
I pay attention to random tweets.
You just don't read all the other tweets on the internet that are all about Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah, not the important ones. I only pay attention to the ones like,
related is on it. Anything else, he doesn't. Did you know the United States is a country?
What? I thought it was a continent.
I know,
it's real
shocking.
big. It's a bunch of states that are banded together in a
united way.
H.exe has stopped working. I think so, Wolfcast. I think it needs a
long time ago.
Our plane needs maintenance. Put it back in the hangar. All right, Bob, are you ready to not disappoint me?
Man, I hope I get this question right.
I'm sure once I tell you the answer, H will know it.
Wow. Yeah, go for it.
I'm crying.
My face hurts. I can't.
A yellow card ruling for mid-set coaching caused controversy during which fighting game tournament at EVO 2017?
A yellow what?
A yellow card ruling for mid-set coaching. I see this wording. I wouldn't know what this was either. Actually, This is really.
I mean, there were a lot of fighting game tournaments at EVO.
It's a real big, popular brawler, I would say.
Is that too obvious of a hint? Was it? I'm stuck. I think it's either Smash or Tekken, but I didn't actually watch them. I'm gonna pick Smash because that one's more popular, I think. But I don't know.
Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yep, Super Smash Bros. Melee.
All right.
H, did you know that?
Yeah. Okay. Do you know the game? You know the game, buddy?
Have you ever heard of Super Smash Bros?
I have. I think the actual winner was a guy who played for Echo Fox. I don't know the name, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Nice.
I know.
So you know Super Smash Bros, but you don't know Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Yes.
All right. That's fair.
At least established he does not know Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
We finally got that out of the way.
As for this Super Smash Bros thing here, the coach for Juan Hungrybox Debiedma claims he didn't realize mid-set coaching wasn't allowed when he ran up on stage to give advice after a Game 1 win. Hungrybox's opponent, Zachary Sfat Cordoni, had a laugh when his coach ran on stage to talk to Cordoni, and the two play acted a coaching session, mimicking and mocking the other pair. Since both coaches broke the rules, they were issued a yellow card warning, but were told had only one of them received coaching mid-set, they would have been disqualified. So actually, because they decided to mock the other guy, they ended up canceling out the disqualification. That's kind of a weird thing.
Not to be dumb.
That's how it should work.
During boxing matches, your coach can yell stuff to you. So I guess you can yell maybe as a coach, but you can't go up on stage and talk to them. I don't know. I don't know the rules for a lot of esports. I'm not an esports kind of guy, as people know who have ever seen me play a game. Ever.
Nerd.
How does that make him a nerd?
It doesn't.
I'm not
you like esports? Nerd.
This guy doesn't even play video games competitively. Nerd.
Got him. Just firing back with anything he can think of that sounds like he's burning us at this point.
The first insult that comes into my head is what spews out.
You're
you're
dumb.
An oxygen breather. Yeah, take
your dad probably loves you.
That sure looks good on you. Gosh.
This is knowledge suppressed quickly.
Purple, it really is your color.
Audience, I'm jealous that you're playing.
What do we do with these three after this round? What do we do here? Audience,
it's your job to keep control here, Wade. I don't know why you're talking like it's our fault.
The control has never been established. I just want help with the scoreboard here. H, I think you can be bumped up to Reptile. I feel like with all of that vast knowledge you gave us, you earned that.
Moving up in this world. That's what I'm talking about, boys and girls.
Something about how much you knew about everything, and those those insults you threw out
Top notch, am I right?
Just so well thought out. I mean, you definitely can't be a single cell organism, that's for sure.
Yeah, way too intelligent for that. You're at least a multi-celled organism. I don't know. Bring H up. H is up. H is a reptile. There we go. Is this what happens when sweet people roast each other? Yeah. Your hair looks really good today.
Did you get a new conditioner?
Bob's a human. Why are we dropping Bob down?
Yeah, whoa. Hey.
Phyllis Compton says Bob's a human.
I did
Bryce
good.
is a space cat. So wait, H goes up
I'm
and
not
Bob
surprised.
And Bryce up after that round? Must
I'm
be
seeing
opposite
people saying
day.
I should go up.
I see Bryce and Bob should go up. I like that
Bob
comment.
should go up. Okay, there we go. All right, we can move Bob and Bryce up 1, 2. We'll move them up to man droids.
Ooh.
There we go.
I've always wanted to be a man droid.
I think that's a pretty fitting movement for.
Why is he all the way up there? Get him out!
Wow. Hey, don't you question this?
Wait, you're just upside down me.
All. I have the answers in front of me, H. I know all. I'm not gonna make any comments. We're just gonna move on before they change their minds.
You seem really smart.
Just take it.
Thank you guys for your votes. Let's move on to.
What's happening?
Is that a drink like a
It's a drink.
We're refueling our H plane, everybody. Refueling.
Oh,
What's happening with my mouth? Wait.
That is called a straw, but I'm sure now you already know.
Yeah, he knows
Wait,
that.
can you go back to the picture? I want to line myself up. Okay. No, sit back out. Put me back in. Was I on it?
Perfect. Now
I could be
we all
here.
divide ourselves from H as much as possible. We all have to work together here for Gamify the News. For those of you new to the show and those that want a refresher, in Gamify the News, we're going to give our panelists here, panelists, those 3 Ps, real life news story that they'll turn into a pitch for the next great video game. You guys will be judged on the main character, gameplay, plot, any cheat codes or Easter eggs, and then the title of our game. So this is the most creative aspect of the show here, minus the art. The art's definitely much higher quality than our ideas, but God, that H plane though.
So good.
Here we go. Are you guys ready to create a great video game together?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, story 1. Man stuck inside ATM gets rescued by note. More info here. A contractor changing a lock on the room behind a working ATM was somehow locked inside and passed the note to people using the ATM that read, "Please help, I'm stuck in here and I don't have my phone. Please call my boss." The supervisor arrived to get the door open. Police had to kick down a door to get the gentleman out of the ATM room.
Help.
Can you imagine, like, your money comes out of the ATM, you just hear, "Have a great day" from inside.
What if you could still use the ATM normally and the money's coming out of it and you're just doing, and then you hear in the distance just like, "Oh God, help! Let me out!" And you're just like,
"No, not the 20s, they hurt."
it's gonna be a good game, boys.
There you go. Your great game right here. What do you guys envision?
Wait, that was only one news
idea.
story. Is that the? Oh, we only get one.
We're just doing one for the first one.
Giving
Yeah.
away the game. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So busy laughing at H, I forgot to listen.
H stuck in the game? I don't know if it's H.
Why am I have to be involved in this?
I like the
kind of
frozen
game?
expression you have that looks perfectly like so. Yeah, there we go. There's
Oh,
that sound effect.
It was frozen. All right, so what kind of game is this? I'm not seeing an obvious genre here.
I mean, I could kind of see it being like sort of one of those puzzle games where you have to like shift, but you're shifting the person so that the money can get through. And you're like trying to like get the money all the way out the ATM. So you're like trying to like consort inside the ATM so that the money can get out. I contorted so hard I stopped moving. It was great.
You can't bend him so hard that it kills the guy, but you have to be able to get the money.
Yes.
All right.
Is it?
I was thinking it's something like a
mobile
Papers,
game or like
Please kind of game, but I can't figure out how to do Papers, Please as this, but where like the guy has to give you your money and like the exact bills you want or something, and has to like check your credit card and your face or something. I don't know. I was thinking something like that, but that might be a little bit much.
What if it's one of those games where it's like a dramatic, it's all text and it's like a dramatic, life-changing experience game where this guy, it's the story of the game is this guy gets stuck in this room and then he just writes a series of notes on dollar bills, and the notes are all just him going through the stages of like panic that he's trapped, accepting that he's trapped, accepting he's gonna die here, transcending being like a mortal human, like, and at the end of the game you're just sitting there like in tears, like, oh my god.
Oh, I know what game you're referencing. In the very end, just to give away the ending here, he like gives you a note. He's like, "Oh, I remember the actual code that you can use to get me out." But then like your account's bankrupt and you can't get any more funds out to get the code. So then that's just like the end. Is he just barely couldn't give you the information to get him out of there?
Mm-hmm.
What is that game called? There was like two of them.
I can't remember what it's called. I think we're both thinking about exactly the same game.
There was two of them.
Paper
There was
Mario.
like one that was all about money, and then the second one was like the you're in prison one, right?
I knew that.
Yeah,
Did you say Paper Mario.
That's exactly what that one is. Paper Mario. Stages of
Man,
freedom.
you
Bryce,
are
you're up.
solid at trivia, man. You're
Somebody
killing
else
it.
host this. I can't deal with this anymore.
Wow, he actually left.
Bryce, you're the new host. Take care
I'm
of me.
contractually obligated to be back on camera. I gotta come back. I tried.
Anyway, I can't remember the name, but it's like a really low res, like 8-bit, 16-bit art style, like pixel art. You're trapped in you're getting money out of the ATM and he's written notes on these bills, and it's a game where that's the whole game, but it's like a transcended experience.
The one I'm thinking of, you're like in a prison room or something, and like you're getting different notes, and you have like a little video game that you can play games on or something.
Oh,
like
yeah, that
people
one where you're like trapped and you have no idea what's going on outside except for the notes you're getting.
And you get out at the very end, but it's like too late to do anything about stuff that was going on. I cannot think of the name of that game.
We can just come up with our own name. It's whatever.
Yeah. So, Presentable Liberty. That's it.
Presentable
Thank you.
Liberty.
Right.
Yes. That was
Presentable
a great
Liberty.
game.
Jahia? That's that? Yeah.
Job H.
Jalea Willis. Thank you so much. Presentable Liberty. So, okay, so we have our letters here. What's the title of our new game? Bryce, any ideas on the title here?
Oh, gosh.
No pressure.
I've been put on the spot now. I don't know.
You can just spitball ideas and we can all work together off of it.
I saw a good one in
associate
chat that I
words.
kind of like. Can we have Wade be the main character and have it be called Wait a Minute? Can we do that?
Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
She's like, wait a minute, don't leave. Let me write you notes. Like, we could do that. Come on, that works.
I'm trapped in the ATM.
The super serious, very like life-changing notes are also filled with Wade's puns. So as you read that, like, never pondered the depth of time. Something, I don't know, time spelled like the spice. I don't know. But what are your jokes like, Wade? I can never quite figure it out.
They're dirty.
Dirty? Did you say dirty?
Dirty.
Yeah.
I mean,
all your
a little sharp, but other than that, they've been relatively calm. Wait a minute. The game where I'm stuck inside an ATM. Okay.
Okay.
Any what's this coming out on Steam? Is this a Steam game?
Oh yeah, it's a Steam Greenlight game.
Super Nintendo.
Either that or it's on
DLC,
like it's.io. It's one of those like indie games you get.
I'm down with that.
I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with that. I'm just happy to be a part of it. Happy to be a part.
Wait a minute, the game.
Well, what about DLC or sequels or Easter eggs or anything else?
Could be an alternate
Easter
ending.
eggs, you'll find a random $2 bill in there every once in a while.
Ooh.
Okay. An alternate ending, Bob? I like the alternate ending idea.
What if there's a sequence of things you can do that like kills Wade while he's in the room if you're like feeling really malicious?
Like
Hey,
if you
Wade.
type in the
Yes.
right code, like you can actually like hurt him.
You keep making deposits until I get paper cut to death or something.
$1.
I'd like to deposit this $10 million in singles.
No.
You just keep taking and then putting back in your own money. Just keep cycling your own whatever amount of money you have in singles. Yeah.
You pour water on the machine and it just like starts having electricity go all over and shocks me to death.
I couldn't think of a better ending.
Thank you, H.
Fantastic.
I appreciate it.
See, now there's like this whole replayability to the game. It's great.
Yeah, well, and it's like a puzzle. You got to figure out how you kill Wade. You know, it's one of those where it's like eventually someone will figure it out and post a video, and it's like, this is how you kill Wade, and everyone's like, yeah, kill Wade, kill Wade, kill Wade, yeah.
This is just the DLC. This is just the alternate ending. The main one is about saving me.
Yeah, well, it's a video game. It's kind of, you know, it's supposed to be fun, right?
Now, wait a minute. I think, see what there. I think that saving me is more important. Thank you, drum roll.
I feel like he's gonna get left at the ATM after a putt or two. Like there should be an option just to leave.
1 or 2 jokes. You have to see how many bad jokes.
Please save me. No, I'm out. I'm out.
Wow. Wade ATM could be Wade at the moment because I'm in there. Wade ATM. Wait a minute. Whatever. It's fine.
You did your best.
Thank you. We're going to move on to our next story. Wait a minute. Coming to Steam Greenlight.io indiegames.gov soon.
You're going to be using that pun a lot, aren't you now?
He already used it a lot.
Listen, it's
not new.
it's actually one of my least favorite puns because growing up, whenever someone would say, wait a minute, to their friends, I'd always think they were saying my name and I'd stupidly turn around and go, what? And like they would always look at me funny because like, we're not talking to you. We said, wait a minute, what are you looking over here for? It's like, my name is Wade. It's It was a real tragedy.
Is that exactly how you said it too? My name is Wade.
It was close.
Such a
Yes,
dramatic
every
joke.
time. Overly dramatic Wade. Wait a minute, Steam Greenlight. Let's move on to round 2. Next news story. Only one this time. One news story.
So 2 news stories?
Yeah. Soon.
Okay.
Here's your round 2 story. Woman's selfie causes $200,000 worth of damage to an LA art exhibit. At the Hypercane exhibit at the 14th Factory, an unidentified woman bent down to take a selfie and ended up knocking over 10 pedestals, domino style, that were holding sculpted crowns and other headpieces. Video of the incident emerged on YouTube Thursday and prompted some to question whether the accident was a PR stunt. But a spokeswoman of the 14th Factory confirmed that it was indeed real and expensive. So,
Wow.
I have an idea for this. I want to make a game where you test yourself to see how much money you can like break, or like you have to break more things and spend more money, and the more money like you waste or you end up breaking, the higher your level goes, and then you move on to like bigger places, like you go to like France. Stop zooming in on me. Why? It's not dramatic. I come up with an idea. I can go.
what? Keep giving your idea. Don't give up.
I don't want to anymore.
It's a game where we break things and it zooms in dramatically on his face.
Yeah, that's in the game, right?
In a
Yeah,
world
so, like-
where breaking things is the way to make friends. Only one
H is the
plane
main-
is H enough.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, Bob.
I was gonna say, so H is the main character, and it's a 3rd-person perspective, but the whole like 80% of the screen is just his face, super zoomed in, and that's what makes it difficult to break stuff. Yeah, it's like that. And then around the sides, around the edges, you can see what's going on in the art gallery, but you won't, that's your only perspective for the whole game. It's just H's face, and he's constantly just like, no, why are you doing this? But then you're breaking stuff and.
Oh my gosh.
You have to be able to see every single one of my pores the entire game.
Yes.
That's good.
They look good.
Well, first you start off with like a cell phone camera, so it's a little bit grainy, and the more stuff you break, you get to like get a better camera and stuff, so you get to see more of his pores and stuff. As you get further in the game, you get like a more high definition view of his face.
I like that.
You gotta upgrade, yeah.
Max level is like a cinema camera on like a body Steadicam rig facing it. It's like you could see like through his skin because it's so intense.
Yeah, eventually we just
you move on to X-ray.
Yeah, full X-ray. We get to see that hollow cavity that's kind of like in this area.
Okay. The comments tell me I'm smart. The comments tell me I'm smart.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh.
I had to think about the comments. I had to make people think they were nice to me. Or make me think you are nice to me.
I knew that. I knew that.
H breaks the game. Coming
Oh gosh. Well, this is finally a game where it would make sense to use the audience suggestion to call it like H something, since it's just about his face.
H break.
H break the game. Why not?
That makes sense.
Hey Jack, how's it going? H. I think he just said hey. I decided to say hey. H zoom. Ooh, I like H zoom too. Is H frozen again, or is he just really sitting like that?
Oh, I was gonna go back into that one and unfreeze this crap.
Oh my god, going into that position freezes your internet.
It does.
No, with that.
So we have wait a minute and H break the game. Can we get a Bryce and Bob game, I guess, to wrap this up?
I play games. I'm not in them.
Game? Oh,
nah.
All right.
Hard pass.
Is there any DLC, any Easter eggs, or anything else we want to put into H break, or are we good with H break?
I guess since you want to bring other people in, I think DLC could be other like YouTubers and personalities and stuff to be the character. So you could buy DLC. You could buy like your favorite YouTuber or whatever, and that could be who you play as. But the default is H because that makes sense.
Yeah,
and also,
I think broken
other
H. Go ahead.
Other little Easter eggs could be like Instagram filters or stuff like that. Let's get out. I gotta go.
Hold on, can you come back? Can we put some cat ears or something on? Can we see an Instagram filter?
Give me the pig one. Give me the pig one.
I don't know that we have that. I was really just throwing.
I'll try and hold still.
I assume that'd be like one of the upgrades. Is like as you do more, you get like filters and stuff, so you can like increase your followers and stuff.
So we're smashing through museums with H's face, filling it up, and gaining more followers while we break stuff to earn more money.
It's like a Logan Paul video.
We could call it like Insta Spam or something.
About to say that.
And you just like break all the things.
Here we go.
What the hell is happening on the right?
That's
the ultimate nightmare fool I've ever seen.
Oh man!
I can't tell which side is H. Is it both sides? I think. Yeah, that's your skull.
I think it actually is. Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. Perfect.
Oh, they could. Other like DLCs, you could get weapons too, or Easter eggs, whatever you want it to be. Like I have a bat in there.
Actual Easter eggs. You throw Easter eggs to break stuff.
You're a freaking genius, Wade!
Yeah.
You can do like those Fabergé eggs and break those too.
Do we have any art for the wait a minute game? I forgot to ask about that. Was there anything for that one? I feel bad. I forgot to. Totally got lost in the fact that I was in a game and forgot. There we go. Wait a minute. Me dodging everyone's money.
It just says puns.
I think I'm wearing a loincloth. Am I wearing a loincloth there?
No, you just have a very rectangular butt.
How do they know that?
You can't see it. Everyone else can see it.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. There. Now I'm getting the loincloth. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I guess you could say before the loincloth was drawn in, that was a money shot. Ha!
That could be.
You're gonna
on
get
one of
left
the
in that
dollar
ATM,
bills in
man.
the game. Yeah.
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 Well, thank you for the art and the comments, everyone. I appreciate your support. Let's move on to round 3.
Nice.
Round 3, we're gonna, spoiler alert here, we're gonna have 2 news stories for round 3 to be made to one game. I know you guys didn't see this coming.
Story.
Just one, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
God.
Oh gosh, things are happening to me.
You okay,
It's
Bob?
not an effect. That's just happening to me in real life.
Oh, look, you're being shocked by electric. Oh.
Something.
Okay. We'll make
I
sure
think
you're all right
it stopped.
there. Okay. All right. We're gonna move on to round 3 here with 2 news stories. Here we go. First news story. Past gas causes H-plane evacuation at Raleigh Airport.
That I saw that
Yeah.
story. That's a really funny story.
Officials said an American Airlines flight was grounded and all passengers were taken off when they became ill with nausea and headaches. After the investigation, officials ruled it was because someone had passed gas during the flight, but American Airlines claimed that the plane had a mechanical issue and an unrelated odor.
That is amazing.
But so
Fartzilla,
American Airlines
the game.
official statement was that the plane farted.
Yeah, the officials were like, someone farted, and American Airlines like, we would not have evacuated for a fart. It was definitely a plane issue. You know, that old plane odor problem we have with the carpet all the time. It happens.
Wow.
Story 2. Indestructible 8-legged tardigrade. What is a tardigrade? Will easily outlive humans. Am I saying that right? Tardigrade.
You're
I
the
would
only
not
one.
know.
Spider.
You're the host, Wade. I don't know. It's your job.
Well, I'm calling it a tardigrade. Maybe it's pronounced something differently. 8-legged tardigrade will easily outlive humans. The bug-like organism, also known as a water bear, only measures around 0.5 millimeter. It's called a bear, but it's 0.5 millimeter. Okay. And can
Sure,
survive
that's-
temperatures from absolute 0 to 150 degrees Celsius and even go 30 years without food. Maybe it's called a bear because like the hibernation there. New research shows that the tardigrades will most likely outlive humans and survive another 10 billion years or so until the death of the sun. So,
I just googled
That's an
pictures of
awesome
them.
thing.
And they
Yeah.
look absolutely amazing.
I've never
It looked
seen
like-
I have no idea what it looks like. But we have the fart evacuating a plane and the indestructible 8-legged tardigrades
Oh
outliving.
my gosh, they look fantastic.
Don't
They're
they?
pretty cool.
Those
Are we allowed to show
sweet.
an image of them? Or should we all just search for an image of these
I'm
things?
sure they don't have a pre-approved image.
us
but if you
three do.
Do we
Google-
have-
If you type very carefully and Google
Ew!
tardigrade,
There we go.
That's
There's
about
there we
what it
go.
looks like, yeah.
That
That's a
doesn't do
very-
him justice.
I
No.
mean, it's a good enough idea.
H,
but
it
let's
is.
draw here.
Do you
Yeah,
want me?
now-
Give me. It's a good drawing, but it doesn't
We
do
don't
them
have
justice.
time. We do not
The
have time in
faces
this
are
show.
awesome looking.
So
we
what's
have
our
to
game
make a
here,
game
guys?
with these?
Yes,
Yes.
tardigrades and plane farts.
Can we make a game
Gosh.
like Kitten Cannon or whatever that was on Addicting Games and like have like those things fart and then like bounce off of bombs and trampolines and stuff like that? You guys know what I'm talking about or no?
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but what is this concept?
You
say
know,
that the
when you fart and
tardigrades
those things come
lo-
flying out and bounce off of bombs.
Have you ever played Kitten Cannon?
Yes.
Yes.
But the cannon is not usually a butt.
I'm saying we get rid of the cannon. We just put tardigrades there, and they have like massive farts, and they fart, and then they go. I'm copying the game, but instead of a cannon, there's just those things that fart. All right, it wasn't a good idea. Someone come up with a better one.
I see it now. Tardigrade cannon, #1 Steam bestseller.
No, fartigrade cannon.
Hey,
Fartigrade cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're getting
Now we
somewhere.
have a game. Oh my
That's it.
goodness.
That's the game. Fartigrade cannon.
I mean, I was
perfect.
working on another idea. It's not done yet, but if you don't want to do Fartigrade cannon, we could try something else.
I'm
We'll
listening.
try something else.
I just from looking at pictures of these things, I have this imagination like they can like lock together and they can like Megatron it, you know, and they can. So like the game is your whole goal is to clear a plane with a fart because that's a funny goal, but you're a tardigrade. Oh, I'm the background. Look at that. But you're a tardigrade, so your fart is like. Is unnoticeable by the humans, but your goal is to go around and collect enough tardigrades that you make like a giant multi-million tardigrade, you know, biomechanical robot thing, and then you get on a plane and you all fart simultaneously and you clear the plane with your tardigrade farts. So it's like an adventure game where you're collecting tardigrade buddies to become a larger creature, and it can have elements of like what's that game called? Spore, elements of Spore, like creature building elements. Every new tardigrade you get, it can be like a new kind of attachment.
There's other smaller creatures blocking your way, and you've got to build up and like fart your way to clear the path to move on to the next area. Yeah,
I'm glad I came up with this idea.
I like that. Yeah,
it could still be called Fartigrade something.
I mean, that's like
awesome.
Fartigrade. Yeah.
Or the Fartigrade.
I think we can leave it at that. Just
Fartigrade Saga.
The Fartigrade Saga.
Yeah, there we go.
The Fartigrade Saga. Boom. Done. That's the game. Any DLC, Easter eggs, anything else we want to add to it before we move on? Do we have any art of the Fartigrade Saga being worked? I know we had a tardigrade.
Well, I mean, naturally there has to be the H-plane DLC. I mean, you're on a plane. You cannot.
You've got to clear the H-plane with your Fartigrade.
I'm gonna smell terrible.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you get onto the H-plane? Do you have to go through the mouth? Because this could be really gross for you.
Oh.
Yeah. It doesn't open on the side. When it pulls in, he just dips his face down, and he's just like.
He opens his mouth and like his tongue drops out. And
it's not stairs either. It's his regular mouth. It's literally like.
It's like in Aladdin when the genie's tongue comes out like a staircase. It's just like that.
That's why it's such an epic journey, because the tardigrade can't make it all the way across H-plane's giant, disgusting tongue without getting tardigrade.
What makes it disgusting?
Oh, now we have the Fartawade DLC to go with our Fartigrade.
The Fartawade.
I can't take credit for that.
Oh,
There's the chat's all over the Fartawade.
Guys, they're gonna open his mouth.
Why do I have two?
Oh.
What is? Oh,
they're creating the entryway. This might be a little complicated to do on the fly, but we'll have to see. Oh God!
I have faith.
Oh no! Oh, it's horrible.
This is
jeez.
It's terrifying.
Yes.
What's happening?
All aboard! All aboard!
Oh no! It's hard to speak if you don't have a mouth, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, there we go.
Why is my mouth black?
All aboard!
Hop
on our H-plane, Fartigrades.
Oh man!
Oh, gosh.
That is the entrance of our Fartigrade. Oh yes.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh, there we go.
There's your tongue.
That's your nasty tongue. That's how you get in.
Audience, how many of you guys want to board this plane right now?
Oh, stop! No.
Who's not?
So could you make that face for us so we just have like a reference image to see like how well the artist did?
No.
Yeah, can you just drop it?
Zoom in on it real close and then you make that face.
No.
Come on.
No, there's a person on my tongue. Did you at least wipe your shoes for that?
Now there's a person on my tongue.
Oh man, how could this day get any worse?
Well, the Fartigrades will make it worse pretty soon. H. That's the whole point.
Oh.
We'll be clearing that plane pretty quickly.
This is the best game we've ever come up with.
Out of your mouth.
So today's games, we had the wait a minute, I'm stuck in an ATM. We had what was our second game called? The title of our second game. The self-feed break, the smash 'em up. H break was just H.
It was H break, yeah. Yeah.
And then Fartigrade, the Fartigrade saga is our third game. So
we had to implement you two in there somehow. Bryce and Bob.
well, you have DLC. I'll be a Fartigrade. I'll be one of the creatures.
Be one of the Fartigrades.
I'll be Fartigrade. We've taken this from Tardigrade to Fartigrade. That's a heck of a transition. Anywho, we're gonna do our scoring round after player versus pop culture. Oh, there's H's new image. Because we
Love it.
Segment, we're a little low on time, so we're gonna have a speed round, player versus pop culture here. So in player versus pop culture, I'm gonna give each of you guys. Well, I'm gonna give you all 3 stories total. One of these stories is true. Your job is to figure out which one that is. Don't be fooled by the 2 false stories. Round 1. Search results. I didn't make that pun. Advertisers can learn a ton about you just based on your search history. For example, if you use Bing, you're in a movie sponsored by Bing. Which of these stories about searching is true, and which 2 turned up no results? Story 1. Google reveals most searched for question is, and I quote, "How long pizza?" This is over time. This isn't like just recent. This is just how long. Story
I've
2.
Googled that a few times.
Alleged insider trader caught after Googling insider trading. Story 3. Woman using reverse image search finds her new boyfriend is a Russian spy. Well, one of these 3 stories is true.
Okay.
Wow.
I want the Russian spy to be true.
How long pizza, Russian spy boyfriend from a reverse image search, and insider trader caught after Googling insider trading.
I really hope How Long Pizza isn't it.
How long pizza?
How long pizza steals my heart because I just imagine there's one dude somewhere sitting in his basement just like, how long pizza, how long pizza, how long pizza. I'm going to make a difference in the world. How long pizza, how long. And there's no one actually searching for that. It's just this one dude constantly just like.
Every hour, he just types that in. He's been doing it for 15 years.
I kind of want to picture like the Mandela effect going on with like everyone searching for the cat that goes, "Oh, Long Johnson," but it's like, "How long pizza?"
How long?
so that's what it's actually been the entire time, and we're just the Mandela effect. We all have it wrong.
How long pizza? That's awesome. Well, Bryce, which one do you think is true, Bryce?
I want it to be the pizza one. I can't choose anything else.
Pizza. All right. Bob, which one do you think is true?
I think 2 sounds like something that would actually happen. I like the pizza one, but I vote 2.
Insider trading?
Yeah, that's someone did that. That's some person in real life.
Probably someone how to get away with insider trading.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
He like shares it to his work email as a link from Google, like, "Oh, I'll read this later. Sweet. Now I'll get away with it."
H, which one do you think?
The Russian spy 1-3.
Okay, so we're all split up here. How long pizza is not it.
I mean, I could dream.
That's sad. Yeah, that's kind of sad, but okay.
The woman using reverse image searching, finding out her new boyfriend is a Russian spy, is actually also false. It's insider trader. Insider trader. Yes. Bob got it.
Did I get the voice right?
MIT,
I'll get away with it now. Insider trading.
I want to hear what happened here. I hope there's enough in here to tell us what happened here. After MIT research scientist Fei Yan was arrested Wednesday on federal charges of insider trading, the Securities and Exchange Commission, searching his computer, found he had Googled phrases like "how sec detect unusual trade" and "insider trading in an international account." So yeah, basically they were like, "How to get away with insider trading?"
Just to correct you,
$20,000 in illicit profits in an account under his mother's name before being arrested. Oh.
Just to correct you a little bit, Wade, it's not the SEC, it's the SEC.
SEC, yeah.
Well, they had
Securities
it,
and Exchange Commission.
They didn't capitalize it in this paragraph, so I read it as a word.
Snap, writers.
Abbreviation. This isn't my fault this time.
Next
Well,
week
you know what? He
Fox
probably
News.
searched it lowercase. He probably searched SEC lowercase.
It was a quote.
Yeah. So I just read it as the quote instead of thinking about. Yeah. This is why I'm off the charts. Well done, Bob. Well done, Bob.
Yes.
Insider trading. Don't do it. And if you're gonna do it, don't Google about it. Round 2. Small town politics. Still not my joke. I always say, think globally, act locally. That way you don't have to go too far from your bed. I like that thought. Which of these stories about local government is true, and which two are shills? What is a shill? I don't know what that word means.
Like a scapegoat, like a guy that you blame stuff on or that gets in trouble.
That's a synonym I have not heard of scapegoat, but I believe that sounds right. That sounds right. Story 1. Papua New Guinea's electoral commissioner gets court order to stop blogger calling him tomato. New Guinea's electoral commissioner gets a court order to stop some blogger from calling him tomato. Story 2. German city elects flock of geese to their school board. Story 3.
Okay.
Keep thinking you're gonna say more.
Yeah. I want to, but I just don't have the information until I read the final blurb. Story 3. Everyone in small Iowa town voted for themselves for mayor.
Only in Iowa.
So, there's your 3 stories. Stop calling me tomato, geese on the school board, or vote for me, vote for me.
I love all of these. I love every single one of them.
One of them's true.
I feel like the tomato story is like a rewritten ripoff of the Chinese president banning Winnie the Pooh because people keep comparing him to Winnie the Pooh. I feel like that's made up because they saw that and they were like, "Oh, you haven't heard about that?" Like the image and likeness of Winnie the Pooh is like banned on the internet in China now because people keep making like visual comparisons between the president and Winnie the Pooh, and he really does look like him. It's really funny.
That's awesome. Okay,
Oh my
so Bob
gosh.
doesn't think it's one. H, we went with you last time, so this time you'll be first. Which one do you think is true, H?
I just googled the president of China, and he really does look like Winnie the
Oh, I've got to look this up.
I'm sure there will be lots of side-by-sides you can look at.
There you go.
I'm taking Bob's word. I don't think it's number 1. I'm gonna go with number 3 just because I don't know. Just
Vote for
Iowa,
me,
small,
vote for me.
Yeah, small towns like, oh, there's like 10 people here.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for myself. I'm gonna vote for myself. I think I'd make the best person here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 3.
That's fair. Bob, which one do you think?
I'm a little more concerned about my choice now that I'm with H, but I liked number 3 too because I just feel like that seems like something that could happen in a small town where everyone's like, well, he can't be mayor. He's stupid. I should be mayor. Like everyone just thinks that.
Okay. Bryce.
I was actually on the same train of thought. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, it's got to be the fair one.
Story 3. The flock of geese is the school board. False. Nobody picked that one. Good job.
Uh-oh.
New Guinea's electoral commissioner getting a court order to stop the blogger from calling him tomato.
Tomato.
Is the true one. The tomato is the true one.
No.
Martin, no, there he is, right there. That's an actual photo. Martin
Well, I see why
Navarone is
he
one
calls
of
him a
many
tomato.
online critics of PNG's current election process, as well as the commissioner Petilius Gamado. He made some defamatory statements and also called my surname, which is Gamado, as tomato, said Commissioner Gamado. I don't like a tomato. I'm a human being.
So
it's because of his last name. I guess he doesn't look like a tomato. It's his last name.
Okay.
There he is, though,
I would
right there.
love-
It's an actual photo.
I would love to be the
Beautiful.
person who gets to say that to a judge in a court. I do not look like a tomato. I am a human being. So I win.
I want this court order, Your Honor.
Right now.
I'm a human being, not a tomato. Would you like some ketchup?
Would you like some ketchup?
Gross.
I can't believe that's the true one.
I like how he's
Put it
looking
out
in
there.
opposite directions too. Like he's not looking in like one straightforward spot.
Neither of his eyes are actually looking at the computer.
Yeah.
He's
heartbroken
obviously
when he's
already
dead.
read. Yeah, he's obviously already read what's disturbing him. He's so shocked that he's just like his eyes are
Staring
wandering
off
because
into
he's
the
so
distance.
freaked out.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to round 3. Tomatoes and Winnie the Poohs will be left behind. Round 3. Faking the law. Rules are meant to be broken sometimes. Look at England. Everyone there drives on the wrong side of the road. And that country's fine, mostly. Wow, the writer here is really against England.
Whoa.
Which of these stories about people being Boy Scouts is true? And which 2 are England sucks? I'm just kidding, I didn't say that. Which 2 are getting a citation? I've got nothing against the UK, for the record.
But England.
But England, though. Almost like those people in Iowa voting for themselves. Story 1. Woman waits for 4 hours at a broken red light. Story 2. It's just really funny to think about. Man finds clause in Spotify's terms of service that says company owns users' souls. Story 3. Oh boy. Girl at lemonade stand says man threatened to call police for lack of a business license. So
Sounds about right.
Oh well.
non-incorporated lemonade girl, Spotify's sole ownership, or the 4-hour red light.
I would like all of these to be true, if I'm honest.
I want the red light to be true so badly because I want to meet the person who's just like, well, it'll turn green anytime now. Like, you just sit there in the car, just like, all right.
Bob, we'll
In
go
3
with you
hours, it
first.
can't be much longer.
Which one do you want to go with here, Bob?
I don't know. I pick Lemonade Girl. Was it
Okay,
girl?
Lemonade
or did
Girl.
I just assume that?
It's a good choice. It's a good choice. Bryce.
Lemonade girl for sure.
Lemonade
Like,
girl.
no doubt in my mind.
Okay. H.
I was thinking Lemonade Girl, but I don't want to be on the same page of you. as
Choose
you
your own
guys.
answer.
I
Yeah,
am
man.
going to. I'm going to choose
yourself.
number 1. I like the old lady just sitting behind there thinking like, oh, it'll turn green any second now.
All right. The clause in Spotify's terms of service that says company owns user souls didn't happen. The girl at a lemonade stand says man threatened to call police for lack of a business license did happen. That one's true. Good
All
job.
right.
Dang it! You should have
You knew
conformed,
that.
H.
You knew
You should have
that.
conformed. Richard LaRouche said his daughter came home crying after a man pulled up next to his daughter's lemonade stand and asked for her business license. After learning she didn't have one, he then told her he was calling the police, pulled out his cell phone, and began acting as if he was calling the cops. Richard encouraged his daughter to set up her stand again the following Friday, where she was busy for 3 hours straight, ran out of cookies, and had the pleasure of serving police officers lemonade. Reports indicate that whoever the unidentified man is, he's still an unhappy jerk.
Wow.
Audience,
that's
go
kinda-
ahead and start voting for our final robot scale here.
That's kind of
Yeah.
hilarious, though, that you would actually go and do that.
Isn't it sad that we're at the point where we actually vote, or we actually root for like some stories to be true? Like, please let it be the red light. Please let it be the red light.
It's an awesome story. Why is that sad?
Yeah.
I hate-
Well, some of them, I don't know.
Why are you hating on our
Maybe-
news stories, Wade?
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry. Well, some of them are fake, like How Long Pizza. I wish How Long Pizza was true. That was a
How long pizza, man?
How Long Pizza. Ryder, kudos to you for that.
Ugh.
Bryce Bryce is a space cat. I'm shocked that is the vote for Bryce.
Wow, I've never gotten that outcome before.
H is in the cyborg's hand, says H playing the game.
I get to be in the hook.
Bob is artificial intelligence. Bob's with Wade. Bob's an artificial I guess Bob's an artificial intelligence, which makes him omnipotent AI.
Yeah.
Bryce is a space cat, which goes.
I'm
somewhere.
never on the scale. What is, guys? You have to vote for the scale. They never say Bryce anything other than space cats.
Bryce went to space. Oh, there he is.
You just see me
we have
peeking
our
down.
good old BryceGames balloon here. Bryce is omnipotent. H is a robot. Bob is a robot. Move H up to human. Be a drop.
I'm terrible today, and I'm already up here.
Yeah, H, I don't know how in the world you're that high of a score right now, but
I take it.
That's what happens when I leave it up.
Why did I just get moved backwards? No, that didn't happen. There you go.
He's omnipotent. He knew it didn't happen.
Yeah.
We have that nice symmetry going right now. The M and the W kind of like reverse.
Oh, they could merge into a.
Oh.
Ooh. What color will it be?
All right. There is our final scores, I guess. This audience voting thing gets more and more confusing every week. I don't know what you guys do over there, but this is what you wanted. Are you happy with the results? Is this really what you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Make sure that you guys check out our great new games. Wait a minute. H-Break and Fartigrade, I think was the third one. So coming to a
Fartigrade
Saga.
The Fartigrade Saga. That was it. Fartigrade Saga. That was close. Thank you so much to H and Bryce and Bob for joining today. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll say our goodbyes. I wish we had more time to chat, but we are already 10 minutes over. You guys are just too much fun. So, H, why don't you start us off? Tell us where to find H playing the break game.
You can find that on Steam, but my channels on YouTube are HBomb94. Go check it out. I upload Minecraft and other random stuff on there. And then I also have a second channel called HBomb Plays if you want to watch me do Pokemon and Pokemon TCG stuff and all that kind of fun stuff. And then my Twitter is HBomb94 as well. Thanks for having me, guys. Bye.
Bye, H. Thanks for joining. Bryce, where do we find you?
All right, well, I am BryceGames on YouTube and then just Bryce McQuaid on everything else, so I'm pretty easy to find. Thanks for having me.
You need to trademark Space Cat as soon as possible because
I really do.
You are a perennial Space Cat.
You're easy to find. What's your address?
Oh gosh.
Bob, tell us where to find you, please, before H has any more commentary.
I am on YouTube at youtube.com Muyskerm and on Twitter and everywhere else except Instagram. For some reason, I decided to call myself Muyskerm _from_ YouTube. That was just the best decision I've ever made.
Nice choice. Nice choice. I'm Wade, LordMinion777, LordMinion777 on YouTube and Twitter, Minion777 on Twitch, mostly LordMinion777 related things everywhere else. Thank you all so much for joining. It's been episode, I think, 17 of Are You a Robot already. Huge thank you to H, to Bryce, to Bob for being on here today. Hopefully we'll see you all again next week, 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for more Are You a Robot. Until then, goodbye panelists, goodbye audience. See you guys.
Bye.